It is I, Mav. I'm from this small town that nobody's ever heard of called India. And being from India, I wasn't always exposed to the greats of the automotive space. But honestly, that was pretty good for me because I can look at a car for what it truly is and not through a brand image or a brand name. And turns out there are some pretty cool cars that y'all might not have known about. Here's 5 cars that I think are criminally slept on. Maybe not the first one, but the rest. A little disclaimer. I am very, very biased. Number 5. Let's kick it off with the cruiser of land. The LC80 was Toyota's full-size rugged SUV built from 90 to 97, and in some demographics a little bit later. It's got a reputation for bulletproof reliability, full-time 4-wheel drive, solid axles, and a range of engine and trim options. It's also famous for being hurled over dunes by guys in the desert. It came in 3 trims. Well, mainly. It varies depending on region. There was the STD, which was the simplest trim, which was aimed at people who either wanted a work truck or a very, very basic daily. Most commonly, it came with a 5-speed manual and made it to the 1HZ, a 4.2-liter naturally aspirated diesel straight 6. There were also petrol options, but those weren't sold as much. Then there was the GX, which was the mid-level option with more features. Had quite a few engine options too. There was the aforementioned 1HZ, but also the 1HDT and the 1HDFT. There were still 4.2-liter 6-cylinders, but this time they had turbos. The GX also came with a gas option with the 1FZ FE, and it also came with manual and automatic options. And this trim was mainly for people who wanted a capable daily driver. And now for the very, very top trim. The VX and the VX Limited. They were targeted at buyers who wanted more comfort than the GX. It came with the same engine options as the GX, but mainly sold with automatic 4-speed transmissions. It had options for leather seats and more luxurious features like climate control, better audio systems, and alloy wheels. The VX also had quite a few other regional special editions, but that's for another video. I need content, okay? These retail for about 8K to 10K depending on trim and condition, which I'd say pretty capable for the price. Number 4. The Honda Fit or Jazz, specifically the GE8. If you really think about it, the GE8 is pretty much the best one-car-fits-all, especially for this price point. It's pretty fuel efficient and it handles really, really well. Tons of aftermarket support and a really happy chassis makes this a pretty, very amazingly affordable race car. It makes about 118 PS stock, which in English is 116 horsepower. Now that's not much, but considering the car only weighs 1,070 kg, it is more than enough to have some good fun. And the best part is, the car will only set you back like 1.5 to 3K. That's a very, very fun car for a very, very low price. It comes with the L15A. It's not a power monster, but gives you some very, very good response out of the box. Some pretty easy modifications like filters and exhaust can make it feel very alive. The 1993 Honda Accord. Look, okay, I know this looks like a car that your grandmother would have in her driveway sitting in the most pristine champagne paint, but if you really think about it, it's really just a bigger Civic. Yes, the stock engine isn't that good, but hey, it's pretty reliable. It's a fun car, just not flashy. According to me, though, it does look really good. Like, it looks... I'd drive that. I would drive that. That's clean. They only go for around 1 to 4K used, so if it's in your budget, B16 swap is definitely possible. This is the kind of car that I think has really good road trip vibe potential. This is a I like to enjoy my journey and drive moderately faster on corners type of car. Kinda like the next one. Number 2. The BMW E36 318i-S. In a world full of M's and pig noses, buy a 318i-S. To me, this is the perfect car for both fun and practicality. It is criminally underrated because of the issues that the M42 has, but also because it's not an M. But just like anything ever, except for a Subaru, it will last if you take care of it. But if you want to be extra careful, you can go for a post-1996 model, which has the M44, which fixes most of the problems that the M42 had. It's got 140 HP, it's relatively fuel efficient, and although it's a two-door, it can sit four pretty well considering it's a coupe. Plus, it is rear-wheel drive, so you can definitely have some fun if you learn how to drift with technique instead of power. And it has the capacity to fit any style that you could possibly throw at it. It's still an E36, so you've got tons of aftermarket support. Plus, you can afford it, because it's not an M, and you will not be hit with that M tax. It should be fairly easy to find one between 5 to 8 or 10k. Although, you should be prepared to put some work into it. Work on your cars, man. It's fun. It's fun, and you get to call the car yours. Numero uno. The absolute beast. The car that can beat absolutely anything. The car that can dust any EV on this trip. The 1993 Suzuki Swift sedan. Yes, I am biased. I was raised in one, but there is method to my madness. This car to me says volumes about the person driving it. It's got the 1.3 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, the G13A, G13B on some models as well. It makes only like 80 HP stock, but it is a car that you can make truly yours. No, it's not fast at all. No, it's not a supercar. And no, it does not have very good aircon, but it has personality. And a lot of it at that. There isn't really a limit to where someone can or should stop modifying their car, other than what the government says. And this car just makes it easier for you to do whatever you want to it. It basically already doesn't have anything that you don't need in it. It weighs only like 900 kilograms and can weigh less if you do some minor weight reduction. Fun fact, it has more names than my friend slash music guy who had to flee every country that he has ever gone to for crimes that he has committed. The Maruti Suzuki S-Team, the Subaru Justy 2, the Pontiac Firefly, the Geo Metro, the Suzuki Murgala, Suzuki Lingyang, Suzuki Forza 2, Holden Barina, Suzuki Amenity 2, Suzuki Eleni, Chevy Sprint, and the Chevy Swift. Now, that concludes this video. If there is a car that I've missed, comment down below. This is not the only one of these videos that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be making every one of these videos every single month, I'll say. I don't know, man. But one thing I do have to say is, drive a car that you love, drive a car that best describes you, and buy a car that you are really connected to. Your car is your most expensive outfit, and it is something that you will be driving for the rest of your life if you're really serious about it. And make your car truly yours. Magnus out.